Welcome to Best Fountain Pen. Today we're going to show you the King Nib fountain pen. It's a pretty cool box, although it kind of looks like a coffin. When you first get it, it's a little eerie, but I guess the top would be a little bit more flat if it was a real coffin. I do like the little crown, I guess, that you can see. It looks like it's, you can feel it, so it looks like it's applied maybe with paint or something like that, just on the top of the nice wood box. Again, a little coffin box, kind of odd. It does open opposite of what you think. It would open left to right, and for whatever reason I really wanted it to open the other way when I first opened it. But the pen is inside, and you'll see it comes with an extra nib, which is pretty cool. So if we take the pen out, and the extra nib is a bent nib for calligraphy. So if you can, yeah, you can see that. It's a little bent nib, so it's bent backward, and that makes it good for calligraphy. It'll write like your certain strokes, depending on how you angle the pen on the page, will pick up fatter and thinner lines. So the King Nib fountain pen is pretty cool. It's I really like the engraving. It's got this little kind of hatched engraving with a really fat, wide black cap band and a really thick black lacquer end cap. And then it has a stylus on the end. I don't know if anybody still uses a stylus. I think those were really popular back when Blackberries were around with the trackballs. But anyway, it has little chevrons coming down on the pen clip, which I also think are pretty cool. And the branding is on the side, and it says King Nib, and it's painted on. I don't know if you can pick that up in the light, but it says King Nib on the actual cap there. And they have a little smoothed out section for it. So it's a pull-off cap, which is nice. Snaps on securely, pulls off with a nib, which I think is kind of funny, because for the name of it, considering it's called King Nib, I expect this to be like a really oversized nib, a really large nib, and it's not. It's quite frankly, for the size of the pen and the width of it, it's kind of a wide pen. It's a little bit undersized to me. I'd like for it to have had a larger nib. Says Genius Germany, which is looks like kind of a nib that many pen manufacturers use. I've seen it on a couple of other pens that I've reviewed too, on the cheaper end of the spectrum of fountain pens. They don't obviously manufacture their own nibs at this pen company, but it looks like they use another company's, which doesn't take away from the quality of the nib. The nib is still smooth, it doesn't skip, but it's definitely not a proprietary nib just to this company. What was nice about this fountain pen also is that it came with two converters. I have one in the pen and then one extra, as well as, I thought it was neat, there's a little cleaning cloth for the stainless steel, and then for whatever reason it came with a birthday card, which is ironic because it arrived right before my birthday, and I thought maybe they knew it was my birthday, but then I realized I haven't put my birthday anywhere and it wasn't addressed. So when you look at it, it's just a little empty card, and I guess they're assuming that you're probably going to give this as a gift to somebody, but I thought it was a nice touch. The box, the shipping box, can't get that back in. The shipping box came, this is the inner box. There was another box that it came obviously shipped in, but it gives a checklist of all the things inside of the box, and look at the checklist and just kind of see everything that came in the box, which was really nice. It also did come with this informational guide on how to fill your fountain pen, a really high quality paper. And then I really thought this was a cute touch. So a starry sky with a really pretty cover, just a little journal, blank journal that goes with it. So all in all, I left them in the other room, but it also came with two bottles of ink, and I have pictures. If you click the link below, I put pictures of the black and the blue inks that come with it. That also came in the box as part of this kit. So for the King Nib fountain pen, you get all of this stuff, plus you get a blue and a black bottle of ink, and then it comes with the converter so you can ink it right away. So I thought that was really, really nice. And like I said, it writes really smoothly. The only downside to this pen to me is it doesn't post. Like you can shove it on there, but as you write, you can hear it chatter, it pops back off. The inner cap is not seated very well on the back end, so this isn't one that you would post, but I do like that it's a pull-on, pull-off cap. The stylus is kind of cool. I just don't know how much I would use it. I'm not a big stylus person, but maybe some of you are. And the weight of it is really balanced. It works really well. So we'll go on to a writing sample next, but all in all, it's a super great value because this whole pen kit was under $30. So everything, 2 bottles of ink, the cool pen box, you got an extra nib in there, a calligraphy nib, and a regular nib. And you got your cleaning cloth, a journal. I mean, you can't really go wrong for it. It would make a great gift for somebody that's maybe new to fountain pens or that wanted to try one out. So stay tuned for the writing sample next. All right, so we're moving on to the writing sample of the King Nib fountain pen. It's a set that comes with all the stuff that we saw before. I really want to post this pen, but it just chatters its way off. I've written with it quite a while before I'm filming this writing sample, and it just pops off. Stylus is cool, I guess. I just haven't really found a use for it. I just use my fingers on my iPhone. So anyway, this is the King Nib. All right, so this is a King Nib fountain pen set. The nib is listed as a broad nib on their website or when you go to order this pen, but it really writes more like a fine medium, at least in terms of line width. I don't see broad at all, so I'm not quite sure why they classified it as such. But it also comes with a calligraphy nib, and all in all, just an absolutely great value, especially for 30 bucks to get pen, inks, 2 converters, a really cool coffin / nib gift box. I don't really know what else to tell you other than it's a really fun pen to write with and what I think would be an absolutely great value. Thanks for watching Best Fountain Pen.